I'm a little bothered. I got distracted by the music balancing, and I maybe missed the objective a little bit. Anna's body was found by 2 children, 6-year-old twins. Please, be gentle with them, Agent York. Let's head over to the Forest Park, then. You're in charge now. Okay. So we're going off to meet the twins that were in the intro cutscene. With Farmer Man.
Agent Morgan, if I could just give you a friendly warning.
Are you really upset about me taking a... I have the authority approved by the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
I'm not disputing FBI authority, but this is our town. You won't get far alone, and you gain nothing by antagonizing me.
It's part of my personality. I just do things my way. I can take you off the case if you wish.
Stop it, you two. We need to solve this case, not bicker among ourselves.
His face. His face. You're Frank. York Morgan. Is something wrong with you? Are you okay? What is your deal? So we're trying to go up this road. So we're already... Yeah, if I go right a little bit, I'll get to the road. At which point... just continuing along the path it takes will work for a while, but I gotta turn left on... Okay, that text is upside down. Are you serious right now? Oh my god, a bunch of the text is upside down. Wait, what the fuck? Is that on purpose? Wait, is this map rotated right now? Oh, it is rotated. North is the bottom right direction. Wait, does the entire map rotate based on which direction I'm facing? Oh my god, do I always face up on the map? No one does that. Are you insane? Nobody does that. I understand mini-map rotating. I always turn it off, but for some people like mini-map rotation. But this is this is the map is rotating. Like the pause menu map. How could you do this to me? Oh, we're going on a long trip. Should I be worried about our car running out of... Oh my god. Okay, let's just start driving. Let's just start driving and try not to crash into any of the people. The poor people. It is a pretty enough setting for a PS2 game.
Anna's body was discovered by the woodsman Jim Greenvale, along with his 2 grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
What were they doing in the forest?
Just their daily routine. They found Anna's body during the morning walk.
So you've talked to them already?
Not officially. Not yet.
Not yet. Are you out of your mind? You haven't interviewed them yet?
Agent York, that's what is part of the program. We were given orders to wait for you to arrive.
Orders by who?
A man called Abrams from the FBI.
Robert, is it? Well, Bob Abrams. I did tell him to stay out of it. It's always tough to have a meddling boss, huh, Zach?
I thought you knew, Agent Morgan. Don't worry about it. We may not have taken official statements, but we got all the information we need. I can fill you in right now if you'd like.
Thanks, George, but that won't be necessary. I want to hear the details from the witnesses themselves, firsthand.
I just can't believe that the children had to witness the crime scene. They may be traumatized. We better do this carefully.
Don't tell me you get nervous talking to children, Emily.
Not at all. That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
Just forget it.
Does York not have empathy? He literally does not understand the concept of what it might mean to like speak carefully to children. That like means nothing to him somehow. I think I'm supposed to turn here. I'm not really sure. Just gonna try to zigzag towards that direction as much as I can. Is that a Christmas tree or what? Or, oh, is that wait, is that where the death happened? I wonder what significance that tree has. It's just a giant white tree. Kind of stands out. Let's take a look at that map. Let's see. Ah. If I turn right on a Witch Street? Witch Street? Then I... Oh, God. If I turn right on a Witch Street, that should be my chance to get back onto the main road. It goes where I think I want to go. It's a very effective brake in this game, by the way. Holy crap. You just stop. Like, instantaneously, almost. I might want to stop and get gas. Also, I definitely have stopped being a careful driver, and I'm just speeding everywhere now. And driving on the wrong side of the road. Like a lunatic. You can't just casually throw a number like 6,000 yards away at me and expect me to be like, oh, that's normal. Shit, I'm gonna die. I am so sorry, dude. I don't really know what I expected, honestly. There's only 1% vehicle damage. As I justify it to myself. Listen, I got an audience. That means I'm important. Wait, what direction am I going? Is it over here? There, oh, there it is. Was that off camera? Oh, it wasn't. I just was having trouble spotting it in the brown, I guess. Okay. Is that even a road I can take? What is that? It's probably a dirt road. Where am I? Shit. There we go. Yeah, so probably turn left here. And keep hanging left. I could just try to drive in whatever direction that looks like it'll take me to the arrows in a given moment, but I can't really trust the world map necessarily. Like, I've kind of had to take a look. Because there could just be a weird dead-end cul-de-sac of houses or something that just traps me and I have to go back out the other way. I'm trying to go the right way. I'm driving. What do you think I'm doing? They phrase it like as if I'm intentionally avoiding going to the right place while we talk. But like I'm driving at an insane speed. They should be terrified right now. Their life is in my hands. In my hands, their life's in the hands of somebody who hallucinates a lot, which is a problem. Sweet jump, bro. Hopefully they have a gas station over there when I get there. I'm at half tank. It's actually a concern. Oh look, there's a little mirror. I don't think it's no, its reflection makes no sense. It is a rotating image though. Yeah, there is an image in the mirror that is rotating as I turn, but it's just not reflective of anything. Not reflective of anything. Let's not give them credit after the other mirror in my apartment working, even though it was like a 240p mirror. Those well-known low-res mirrors. I think this is also the game where you get dirty over time and need to take a shower, and your clothes can get dirty and lose their appearance factor. And I think you can also shave, and if you don't keep shaving, then your beard will actually grow out. So it's like that's a mechanic from like The Witcher 3, and it's in this game from 2010. There's a lot of really weird things in this game, along with the surprisingly animated bed sheets and stuff like that.
Agent Morgan, how much longer do you want to keep talking? Maybe we should cut the chit-chat and go get our official statements.
George is right. Let's head over to the forest.
Would be nice if they had a more applicable amount of dialogue for these long drives. Although I think I remember long drives where I was alone too. I have no idea how far I got in this game, but I don't think it was very far. Because I don't really remember much else. I think I mainly remember at least one more combat level that I've been to. But I don't really remember any of the context anymore. I mostly just remember the really dumb joke I did where I was just really smelly. I was just really smelly, and a swarm of flies were gathering around me. And so at one point when York was being introduced to people, I just responded with like, "Have you met my flies?" It's just a weird fucking line, but it got Andrew to laugh, so that stuck in my head a bit more. Yeah. That's one of the tricks with the multi-person Let's Plays, is they're more memorable because you remember people's reactions in real time to the things you say. So you're like, oh, and then it cements in your head as like something that was funny or whatever. It's vaguely intimidating not being able to see the road in front of me because somehow I can't see it, like I can only see a particle of it past my own vehicle. I don't think that's quite how it looks when you're actually driving in real life. Some sort of perspective's not quite making sense there. Ah! You guys got a gas station? Please? I parked. I am city boy. I do good parking.
If you're wandering off, then we'll go on ahead. We don't have time to mess around.
Okay, I'll meet up with you later.
Agent York, we only have until 1800 to talk with the witnesses to the crime scene, okay?
Huh? Hey, George and Emily, who commuted here in other vehicles. Oh, I parked... It said get out of the car. I took that to mean I had entered the zone, but it says get out of the car whenever you stop moving. And so I wasn't quite in the zone, so they teleported here without me, even though we were already here. I do kind of appreciate the acknowledgement. In Yakuza, in the various Yakuza games I've played so far, if you have somebody following you around, you can often just go do side quests, and they'll just disappear, and then they'll just reappear when you're done with the side quest, as if they were waiting for you somewhere. Or they just won't be acknowledged at all, and they'll just fade in and out of existence, depending on whether they're relevant or not. So it's kind of cute that in this game, if you seem to abandon what you're doing, they'll just teleport ahead to the place. Like, well, this guy's being a jackass. Well, I'm gonna do my job.
What are you playing at? You tell us to come here, and you keep us waiting. Is this the way the FBI treats their own people?
Hello, George. I just had some things I had to do.
You really are pushing it, you know that?
I'm sorry if I upset you, but it was important stuff. To me, at least.
That isn't the issue here. We are in the middle of a homicide investigation.
He's not listening, George. I think we both know by now how little he thinks of other people's feelings.
I'll be more careful from now on. I promise. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. It's what everyone calls me. And you are Jim Green?
That I am, son. I keep these woods.
You brought the kids back to the murder location?
Well, you're doing a fine job.
Well, I used to be a tree surgeon.
And these two discovered the body?
Yes, my grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
Zach, you see that? Twins. Just like in my dream. We gotta keep an eye on these two.
I'm sorry. Could we talk away from the boys? I want to help your investigation, but I don't want them to hear this.
Very well. Emily, please.
I'll just take them over there then.
Thank you.
Hold on. Don't do anything without asking me. These children were the first to witness the crime scene. I want to talk to them.
Come on, they're just kids. They have no idea what really happened to Anna.
That doesn't matter. You agree with me, right, Zach?
How heartless. Do you ever think of other people's feelings, ever?
Emily's right. That's stone cold, even for the sake of investigation.
Children see things in pure, simple terms. They may have seen something we adults would never spot, and they are here at our request as well. We could at least chat with them and see if they want to make a statement.
Are you serious?
I never joke about matters like this.
Oh my god.
Don't worry. They aren't as fragile as you think. Look at them, standing so upright there.
They're not standing, they're sitting. And that smile did not reach your eyes at all. I think he's faking smiling.
Tell me, what did you find here?
Anna, she was so pretty. She had a red dress on. Her hair was shining. Bright gold hair. There were lots of animals around her. Squirrel, weasel, and a snake. A real snake. We didn't know until then. But we know now. Anna was the fairy of the forest. She was a goddess. She smiled when she saw us. She looked so happy.
That's right, Isaiah. She was a fairy. A goddess. I'm sure she is playing with those animals even now.
Of course she is.
Yeah, of course.
Most useful information, boys. Well, Emily, you can take them now. Okay, Zach. This is where Anna's body was. And that means our unsub, our unknown subject, was here too. So, what happened here?
Anna. Ow! Crap! Jeez! I hate this. Why did it come to this?
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
A real specific detail. I got that, like the giant, got that giant vein on the side of my head. Oh. I instantly have an FBI poncho on because it's very slightly raining a little bit right now. Okay, sure. We're looking around for more clues. I think I saw the raincoat guy with the axe and everything in that series. There's weird voices playing, and while the weird voices were playing, I think I saw like someone's head. Why are there so many fences blocking the path? Picture of a vest with holes. What? Is that Kolefo? Who is that? I definitely hear voices.
Anna. Ow! Crap! Jeez! I hate this. Why did it come to this?
What happened there? Did somebody else die? Seems like she was placing a photo, like, to mourn. And then when she's placing the photo, it almost seems like she might have cut her hand or something. She doesn't actually sound like she's under attack during that. Is the one that stands out to me. Don't mind me. I know you keep the woods around here, but I'm going to destroy your property to get pickles. I got pickles. Pickles. I'm not really making progress, am I? Can I attack without? Nope. You do have to aim. Ooh. Oh, it's just more pickles. There's many opportunities for pickles. Huh. Regular boxes. Tons of attacks to break. One entire fence, 2 attacks. Ooh. Anagram. How the hell was her name Anagram? That's hard to get past. He's really good at stabbing trees until cool stuff comes out. It's a really specific talent to have. Oh, gotta go the long way. Oh, there's one too. Ooh. Got a missing piece of pin heel shoe. Let's skip. Zach, look, the depression on the grass. I think we have a clue. 2 bent pieces of grass. What? You mean two areas of grass where there's bent grass blades. Not literally 2 bent pieces of grass. That would mean literally 2 blades of them. That's like nothing. I'm sparing you guys the additional profiling. I think you get paid for additional profiling, because I saw a pop-up that said additional profiling earlier, but that's a kind of a prolonged sequence to watch like 4 times in a row in one room. Chip with rusted metal dust.
Haven't seen one of these in a long time. I guess this is meant to be anti-peace.
These holes on the ground were made by high stiletto heels all around here. And this depression here, Agent Morgan, I see what happened here. He hung her from the tree and put on her shoes. He was really enjoying it. A sicko. And he knelt down. And disgusting.
George, you certainly have a vivid imagination. An interesting theory. Don't you think, Zach? What was his name again? That Hollywood producer. That's right. Joel. We really ought to introduce George to him, Zach.
Joel Schumacher?
Profiling is a little different from writing a screenplay, though. An idea being interesting doesn't make it fact. Let me enlighten you, George. The footprints reveal that one of the heels were missing from the shoes. And they're different from Anna's shoes that we saw at the office. Furthermore, there would be even more disgusting evidence if he did kneel and, well, do as you suggested. If you want proof, go ahead and try it for yourself. He knelt here for a reason other than simple perversion. Zach, what was he doing in front of Anna? was kneeling to pray in front of her. Just like the twins said, she was a goddess. The unsung, our unknown subject, offered prayers to Anna's body. Its bitten-out tongue and massive body wound. Once dead Anna was transformed from an object of despite into one of worship. So who is Miss Stiletto Heels? The steps are close coming up to the body, and then farther apart going away.
There was a reason to hurry away then.
That settles it then, George. Miss Stiletto Heels is a third party here. She's not the murderer. No one runs away from an object of worship. She could be another victim who was with Anna. Or perhaps an accomplice who fled for some reason. She is also one who took whatever it was Anna was holding on to in her hand.
But why? Why did she leave her here?
Only Miss Stiletto Heels knows the reason for that. How many women wear high stiletto heels in this town, do you think?
Oh, I should think most of them have at least one pair. I do too, before you ask. But nobody would come all the way out here wearing them, except maybe one person.
Don't keep me in the dark, then. Who might this elegant lady be?
Diane, the owner of the art gallery. But she's out of town for a big art auction. I heard she'll be coming back in a couple days.
Then we'll just have to give her a warm welcome home. A more immediate matter, then. Where in town can you find something like this? It should be a building that isn't used anymore, with either a lot of metal or metal machinery or something like that.
The old lumber mill.
Then it's time to really get this show on the road. Could you guide me to this perfect setting for extravagant murder?
Well, that's not going to go well. Go to this perfect setting of extravagant murder, where we almost certainly will immediately have like a hallucination that leads to us being attacked and whatnot. Can't wait. Great idea, York. We have a third party who's conveniently out of town, and we're not going to try to contact them or get in touch with them. We're just going to wait politely until they come back. Huh. Well, I guess the lumber mill will keep us busy, and anything else we can try to do along the way while we wait for this other person to come back.
The lumber mill is pretty far from here. If that's where she was killed, why would the killer go to all the trouble of carrying her all the way here?
I don't know yet. My profiling instincts tell me one thing is for sure, though. The unsub's personality is totally different before and after the crime. The unsub killed her in a brutal, horrifying way, and then displays powerful adoration after she's dead. Something close to love. That could well be the key to all this. I will say this, though, George. Profiling is a risky business. Of course, if the unsub planted those stiletto footprints himself, well then, everything I've just said falls apart. But there's no evidence that he left those stiletto footprints. I'm sure we have Miss Stiletto Heels to thank for those tracks. All I can do is deduce the unsub's feelings in light of the evidence, and carefully figure the unsub's MO, modus operandi, his way of thinking. It usually unveils something that a normal forensic analysis may overlook. That's my way of profiling. It's not for everyone, but it works for me.
Okay. What if it's two different people? If the personality apparently changes before and after the murder, what if the person who presented the body was a different person than the murderer?